Alright, we are here. This means that I'm doing some kind of testing, and that is true. It's almost daytime, so I'm not going to turn any of the lights on here. And let me check the power real fast. Mass is a bit low, I've only got one lockpick. I've got two things I need to do that are in Notepad. I've got a little list of things, and one of them is there's honey on the East Peninsula, which means, whoops, wrong direction. That means somewhere over on that peninsula there was a tree with a honeycomb on it. We have to go see if it's still there. So I'm going to go here and grab an insect repellent for that. And I also need to create solar panels, wind turbines, refrigerator, all sorts of things for for the other base. So with 65 mass, I would have to create mass. Here's a lot of mass right here. That's each one of these piles. Here's about 600 mass, and I do this quite often. I'll throw one in here. I've got 1,000 mass, so I don't end up wasting it or anything. I've got 35 circuit boards and 25 ingots. I'm pretty sure I could probably make most all of this stuff. Let me slip out of this game for just a second and get my notepad open where I've got the ingredients for all of these things so I don't have to keep looking back and forth. There we are. It only took a second. So over on my second window I can actually see the ingredients for the things that we're going to have to create and take over to the other base. But before we do here. Hold on. Before we do anything, we need to make that little trip over there. I think it's late enough in the morning that we can do that. Make sure I'm okay. I'm okay. I can make that trip without doing anything. So why don't we slip down out of this safety of this base, go down to the water level, rifle out, check the shoreline. There's a wolf and a bear that there's the wolf, that take turns patrolling over there. Where'd he go? Right there? Is that him? That is showing me his backside. He's really not in my way. I can probably just about ignore him. I'll grab me a kelp or two while I'm here. Can I get this one without getting hurt? Yep. Oh, look at that. I have to do each of these individually because they require 5 strokes while I'm down here of my pickaxe. Up, up, up. I don't think we get hurt from this. The other one should be just a little bit easier. There's a kelp there. Thought I saw that wolf kind of wandering back over into the area. It's been quite a while. Look at him. You see? I will shoot him. it's any funny business. I think the actual honey tree was over this way. I don't hear it. Bear right there. I don't think it was on those trees over there, though. I'm surprised. I don't think it's over here anymore. Okay. I say while we're over here, right? Might as well cruise through the area. I think I'm going to spend most of the day probably crafting. I need to craft some things that I can take over to the East Lake base. So I've got a list here that I recorded the last time I recorded. I've recorded on paper, but not on paper. It's actually notepad. A notepad, which is not paper. It's actually just typing it in. That said that I needed to create these things: refrigerator, solar panels, wind turbines, plant bed, BCU. I didn't put that on the list, though I should have had that on the list too. And all of these things I needed to drag over to the base over on East Lake, which was its next evolution, which is from a non-powered base to a powered base. And those are the things I kind of like to have. Refrigerator. Of course, the things that are required to make power. You know, he's gonna chase me. I gotta go this way. So I need a refrigerator, and it'd be nice to do bring the materials to do the two upgrades for the refrigerator so it doesn't drag so much power. And then I would, of course, have to provide the energy to do these things, or just leave those materials there, and when the solar panels and wind turbines build up enough power into the storage units, then they can be done later. That's unless you want to just create the energy. Well, I need a generator too. I said that base has absolutely nothing right now. And I think I explained that before. Well, it doesn't hurt to explain it again. It's that particular base was passed over when Alpha 59 came out. And I decided to go over onto Westlake instead and build the base there. So I took all the things that I had prepared, like the wind turbine, solar panels, generator, BCU, refrigerator, did I say that? Had all of that stuff ready to go, and it went to Westlake instead. So, the East Lake base is still in need. It's a place where if you needed to, you could go spend the night or 2 or 3 nights and have enough power there to keep your refrigerator going. What it's about. Also need a plant bed there. Those are the kind of the things that you need to have a viable base that doesn't require you to tough it, you know? There's lots of bases I've put down around the map that are just tuffet bases. The one up on the hill here, there's a cougar base up there that's just a tuffet base. You know, you don't have anything there, but you know, that base is just to protect the hunter, me, from the cougar, because they can kill me if they get the better of me, and you're facing down a cougar and you didn't have enough ammo in your gun, or you just brain fart, you can end up dead. So you put a base there to protect you. That's it. Protects you from brain farts. Allows you to be confident that you're not going to face death. You know, if this were a true-to-life simulation, real life, if this were truly real life, as a hunter, you'd be inclined never, under any circumstances except for no other choice, you'd be in the position of never taking a risk, never once taking a risk. Unless, of course, you're forced to. Okay, that's probably all I can do. I just kind of came over and did these 2 peninsulas. Kind of walked up through that lock crate area up there. Didn't see a lock crate. That's okay. I said some days you just don't find lock crates. There's a 105 wolf. I don't want to kill him. Don't really need to. I just go off over here. Maybe see if there's a pearl. I see sandstone. I see a little bit of kelp. I'll get these 2. So I'm carrying 2, I think. There's a piece of pearl right over there. A piece of pearl. 5. It actually looked like one of them's gonna go away. That I can actually eat because my fruits and veggies were pretty low. Let's go ahead and get this pearl. There's sandstone. There's a pearl up over there. Is that a safe? Yeah, I can get both of them. Let's go ahead and get this. Sandstone right over there. Those bears not going to attack each other. It'd be funny if the grizzly attacks the black bear, which they do in real life, and the grizzly chased the black bear into the water, and they both started heading my direction. Of course, the grizzly's after the black bear, but why would I feel safe, right? They both might look at me and say, "Oh, lunch." Okay. There's something up on the rock over there too. I ever going to be able to get back? There's a couple fibers over there. I think I get this last pearl and then get out of the water here. Grab these. I think both of the animals on the peninsula are at the end down there. I'm sure the wolf still is. The bears probably migrated elsewhere. Bears migrate a lot farther than the wolves do. Nevertheless, I have to be careful. Okay, another bag. This is such a lovely game. Still in alpha, which is kind of weird. I've seen polished games, not as polished as this. This is just fun. Okay, bear's way over there on the end of the peninsula. Okay, so let's try this side. It certainly won't be that side. Let's grab this. Let's grab it. I don't see the wolf. That's interesting. Whatever he ran off to. There's the bear. I don't know. Oops. Okay, there he is. Didn't go very far. Just didn't see him. Oh. Ah! Out of there. Up. I couldn't get a hold of my pickaxe fast enough. Okay, there's something way down at the bottom down there, but I think that's just a little too deep. Let's do this. See, you try to lift your finger up from your dive just a little bit early so you don't bounce off the rock. A few things there that are close enough up. That might be too deep, that one there. I think I might get a bit on these ones too. There's also a pearl over there too. Look at that, there's an eagle diving over there for fish. Let's get this ore here. It's like zinc. Okay, you let go a little bit early, so I'm kind of floating above the rock without actually, slamming myself up against it, which will make me bounce. That is a little deep. And this won't require so many strokes. This should be okay. See, I stopped before I actually reached the oyster. Oh, there's something there. Okay, let's get over it before I actually dive. Okay. Still gonna get hit. Just deep. This one too. That one. Any shoreline predators? There's another one over there. Sandstone. Oops, there isn't a stairway on this side unless you go over here. And come up over by the plant beds that are empty. Let's get in the house. Oops. Up. Any more kelp. Not that it really matters that much. I've got, a little bit of kelp here. Okay, let's start putting this stuff away. Pearls, 76. But really that's just part of the pearl supply. Seeds go elsewhere. Ores go elsewhere. These can go in here. This stuff goes elsewhere. I'm missing a pickaxe here. There's one here, so I need to make one. So 4 of these. 4 of these. 2 of these. Pickaxe. Bring those downstairs. Seeds go out on the dock. I should have dropped it when I was out there. Okay, I need to create some stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and steal 200 of this. And I think I'm probably at 100 now, right? Yeah, I'm at 100. So this is additive. I don't like to put this in here if I don't have 100. It's just kind of wasted. It's gonna take 1,200 of my power to do this, but I'm at 20,000. I've not been running generators. Just see that kind of runs it down to where it was when I left earlier. What was it? Yes, last time I played, or was it just earlier today? Drop this off here. As for making tanks, which go in here, but I got plenty, so I don't nearly need it here. Gonna put, whoops, wrong one. Put this in here, and put the seed over here, and this stuff. This goes here, this goes back into the house. I'm not going to do the garden. I've got, 700 mass to work with? So we can make a few of those things that we need to take to the other base. Let's see what we need. Just from looking up there, an air conditioner wouldn't be a bad idea, but it's September, so that can actually wait. I can bring that there later on. Refrigerator requires sheet metal, so I'm going to start putting these things on here. I'm going to put one back just to hold the space. And I need electrical components, which is this. Put one back. I need planks. got mass. And I will work up the upgrade stuff later. So I've got these things here. This we can put back in here until we need it. So refrigerator is here. Let's go ahead and do that. It'll land here. Okay, let's go back in here. Let's find out what we need next. We're gonna need a generator. Sheet metal, electrical components, planks. Well, we've already got that. So let's go back over here and do a generator. Just one's fine. Plant bed I need too, so get me some cordage like that. Go back over here and say I need one of these. So I'm gonna run out pretty soon. I definitely need some storage. I can do that. Actually, I can use another one, but I'm gonna need to move these things. Storage. So that's 2 more storage units and mass. Mass. Uh-oh. Wouldn't let me do it, huh? What's this one? It's queued. I've never seen it do that before. It's queued because I'm low on mass. That can be remedied. Let's see if I can actually get this in here before it decides to. Okay. Very good. Now is it back on? Okay, well, look, it shows it is still being queued. Let's see if it actually. No, it's actually going to do it. Look at that. Can he stack? No. Okay. 1 mass and 2 storage. I think maybe another storage. Because, you know, won't let me craft. I have plenty, right? Yeah, I do. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. That was kind of weird how it hesitated. Also, what else? I need, I think the wood stove is already there. Am I right about that? I can't remember for sure. I could certainly use a base light. Maybe even a couple of them. I wish some of these were stackable. I can't remember if I got a wood burner over there. I just assume that I do. That's probably a big mistake to assume this. But I think I can make enough power. I'll bring some biofuel with me over there. And there's probably enough over there right now anyway. Okay, I can't see my other list of things I need over there. BCU is correct. This isn't where I get that. I can do that here. Let's do that. So maybe I should just assume that I do not have a wood stove over there. And just make one. I mean, if I don't need it, it isn't gonna matter. Right? I will just have an extra one. I'll bring it back here. Next time I build a base or decide to put a wood stove in one of the bases that I've got, then I will have it. Okay, I would like a few more of these. I've got 300 to work with. They require these items and some iron, like this. So let's make some of these. 3 of them, right? Wow, I could even do more than that. What else do I need? That's right, these. Okay, I will make probably 3 of these, 3 of these. That's probably just about it. I'm getting a little low on mass, but I think, look at that, I'm just running out of space. But these things are taking up space that I won't need when I head on over there, I don't think. I'm not going to take this stuff. And these are stackable here. I'm not going to take this stuff with. So I need... So if I did 3 wind turbines and 3 solar panels, I'd only have 5 slots left. Charlie. That's right. This is going to be just a trip over there to set up that base the way it needs to be set up. So let's go ahead and get this adhesive, circuit boards, and rope. Oops. Alright, so adhesive. So I took this, I meant to put one back. Adhesive, circuit boards, and rope. Now, let's go ahead and create solar panels. Wind turbines are more important. I need mass for that. I don't think I want to throw any more of my fuel away. So let's see what I've got else. I got nails. Nails aren't very good. And I don't have that much scrap metal either. Okay, well, biofuel it is. That's not going to be enough. Let's bring over a few. Gets us to 766. And we'll go to these. So it allows you to do that, huh? 766. So that gets me those 3. The solar panels require some stuff, but not this, not this, and not this, and not this. So those 5 items I can put away. Okay, solar panels. That's a lot of stuff. This away. They'll land here, I think, or if I bring them over here, they'll land here. If I just click on them by holding down Shift and the left mouse button, it should drop into that slot right there. Now I've got 5 slots. Is there anything else? And I'm starving to death. Look at that. Busy day, and I really need to get out of here. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 more. I kind of have to check this first because I am here because I'm checking out the system. What happened is OBS, the program I use to record the game and the game sounds. Did an update, which was fine. But then when I tried to start running it, it actually wouldn't allow me to use the. It wouldn't allow me to start it because my NVIDIA driver was out of date. So I had to go and do that as well, which means that I couldn't really afford to do it on a game or a particular playlist group of videos that, you know, was a series of parts from start to end, and I don't want to have any breaks where I say, oh, I'm sorry, but I lost this particular one. So I do it in this particular base because, you know, if I lose one or two out of this, it doesn't really matter. I didn't start this particular base at the beginning. I wasn't recording anything up to about day 800 and something or other. So I did a lot of testing back in the early days in this base, you know, but I didn't really keep any of that stuff because most of it was messed up in one way or another. The audio, the video wasn't working. I wasn't able to get things synced up right. There was a lot of problems, a lot of things that needed to be corrected before I could actually do one that mattered. Anyway, these ones matter. This one will probably be published, and we're at 5 degrees Celsius, and it's getting colder. It's September now. Eventually, I'm going to have to keep this fire going. I start dressing a little warmer. What am I doing? Lightweight? Lightweight clothes. Now let's remedy that. I'm going to go upstairs and remedy that fast. Is it time for heavyweight clothes yet? I don't know. I would say that we've nearly passed the medium weight, but I'm going to go ahead and do medium weight. The next trip is going cross country. It's not going to require heavyweight stuff. So I'll put on my medium weight gear. I'm not going through the mountains like I did last time with my lightweight gear on and nearly froze to death. That was kind of silly. I guess I'm going to call it right here. It's nearly daytime. I'm probably going to follow up this with another one. So, I'm going to say good night.